Taekwondo combination number 5. Keep your hands up by your face. Shall not focus, concentration. Go! Side kick, hook kick, round kick. Hand. Turn. Hand. Taekwondo combination number 6. Go! Jump round kick. Turn. Number 7. Go. Round side, first side, back to the ground, back punch. Turn. Number 7. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 7. Go. Round side. Reverse side, back to the ground, back punch. You guys, let's try somehow. You guys figure it out. No, put the hand by your face. Whichever hand you're not using, put it by your face. Turn. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 8, go. Side kick. Everybody come to attention. There you go, snap into attention. Logan, what's number 8?
Slide, hook kick, back kick, ground kick, reverse back fist, back hook.
You guys hear that? Fantastic. Set to your right.
Hey!
Right. Set to your right. Taekwondo combination number 8. Go. Turn. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say American.
American.
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
Number 1.
Number 1.
So this testing cycle, we are learning our American kickboxing combinations. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say American.
American.
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
Combinations.
Combination.
American kickboxing combinations are really cool because you got some interesting leg combinations that you do, but you also got some different kind of hand techniques that we're going to do. Everybody say jab.
Yeah.
Jab is just like a front punch. Yes, ma'am? It's similar to a front punch. Everybody say hook. Why would you be punching all the way up here? No. I would not punch up here. There's no reason. Mr. Churchman, come here. You're about the average size of most adult males. Why would I punch up here? Thank you, sir. No. So a jab is just like a front punch. The only difference is you just keep your shoulder in tight. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Keep your shoulder in tight. Everybody say hook.
Hook.
A hook, you're going to keep close to your body. You're going to turn your body. You're going to hold a cup of tea. Yes, ma'am?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Ask him prep cycle. Everybody take it in. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful teaching technique when you guys become instructors. If you try to teach every teeny tiny detail when you're first learning something, your student's going to get lost in the details and not learn the pattern of what you're trying to teach. If when you were first learning Chun-Ji, your instructor said, prepare for Chun-Ji, and you did this, and they're like, no, your hands have to be out the way for your belt. No, you got to bend your hands a little bit. No, you can only have one little tiny space between. Oh, no, your eyes have to be forward. No, your toes have to be forward. Would you ever learn Chun-Ji if that's all your instructor focused on? No. So I need you, if you guys are more advanced, make sure you are personally getting those details down. Yes, ma'am? There you go. But this is the first time a lot of these guys are first seeing the combination. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Here we go. Everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Set to left to aya. Set to the right to aya. Set to left to aya. You guys can use them out on that. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
That's the combination we just learned. Everybody say American kickboxing.
American.
Number 1. Everybody say jab hook.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all that is. Jab hook. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Everyone say offensive.
Offensive.
So what you're going to do, you're going to step forward, you're going to jab. Then you're going to turn your body over. Hook. You're going to show your strong muscles when you hook. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
All right.
Hold it.
Everybody step close up. Everybody say jab.
Jab.
Hook.
Hook.
Reset. Yes, ma'am? Reset. Everybody say jab.
Jab.
Hook.
Hook.
Reset. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say jab.
Jab.
Hook.
Hook.
Reset. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go.
I.
Reset. Yes, ma'am? Ready, go. So you, when you guys do this combination, make sure there's a difference between your jab and your hook. You don't want to jab into a hook. It's not effective that way. So if I'm with Mr. Churchma, everybody take me, yes, ma'am? Everybody say kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing is a style that tends to happen a lot closer unless you're using your legs. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you have that hook, you're close. You're really close. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So for this combination, if I were to ever use it in sparring, my jab moves me forward. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Does
ma'am.
my jab move me forward?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yes, I just move forward with it. So now I'm nice and close, so I can follow up with that hook. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Where's my responses?
Yes,
Stand
ma'am.
up, yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Take the
ma'am.
left, I am. Jab, hook, ready, go. Now make sure it's a jab and then a hook. Yes, ma'am? Jab and then hook, not jab into the hook. Reset. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Jab, hook, ready, go.
Jab.
Ah. Ready, turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Go. Ah. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
Jab.
Ah. Punch attention. Find a partner. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Highest ranking partner is going to run and get a kick paddle and then run back to your partner. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Oh well. So what you guys are gonna do with your kick paddles with your partner? Pretend this is a kick paddle. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Or you know what, even better. Can I borrow your kick paddle, sir? Thank you, sir. What you're gonna do? You're gonna slip your hand through or say jab hook.
Jab hook.
So you are going to be away from your partner. Your partner is hitting the paddle, not you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
They're gonna come in, jab. Then you're gonna turn it over so they can hook. When they hook, you're gonna have it close to their face, but don't hit them in the face. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Not enjoyable, was it, Mr. Churchman? He's gonna do that to me later. Jab. Hook. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. Do it 5 times one hand. Switch partners to do it with the other partner. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you're gonna switch hands and do it again. Go. Thanks, sir. If you're at home without a partner, you're going to do 5 times. Jab, hook. Jab, hook. There you go. So remember, with jab, it's like a front punch. And the hook, you turn it over. There you go. So, Kellen, you just want to make sure you're more offensive. So you got to start a little bit of ways. So your jab is offensive. Okay. That way you can turn it into a hook. There you go. Just like that, Kellen. Miss Isabel, go ahead and keep practicing. If you did it already 5 and 5, just keep practicing so you get more repetition. Jab hook. There you go. You gotta be offensive about it. So you gotta shoot back so that you're not being able to overrun him. Keep it away from your body. Support jab. That way your hook can be close to your body. So you can just turn it out here. Does that make sense? Alright, so you have more power if you actually keep it close to your body. If you come from up here, time taking it, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
One thing I've noticed that some of us gotta work on, there is power.
Power.
Power comes from your body and it comes from your hips. It doesn't come from your hands swinging. This is what an inexperienced martial arts person does. Oh wait, they're not experienced, so they're not a martial arts person. Yes, ma'am. Ever say inexperienced?
Inexperienced.
Experience.
Experience.
Power. Ever say power?
Power.
Hips.
Hips.
When you guys do that hook, you want to pivot your front foot so that you can show that power. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Go. With your partner, finish the drill. Go ahead and finish up those 5 and 5. Hey, Kellen, you now need to do 10. I know you have the repetition down, but now you got to do 10. But you have to make sure that you have that power with your twist. Generate that power, have that front leg pivot. You want to punch with your knuckles still. So when you turn it over and do that, you want to push like that. Get your back. There you go. So you want to push that punch. Generate that power. Hand up. I don't have a noodle, so I use my hand. There you go. Straight out for you. Now make sure you push that front foot. You do it this way. Does that make sense? More power? Less power? Okay, good. And time, guys. Everybody set your kick paddles down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Set the left side. I'm saying American kickboxing.
American kickboxing.
Number 2.
Number 2.
I'm saying uppercut.
Uppercut.
Hook. So what an uppercut is it comes from your back hand and all of your power is generated from your body, not your arm. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So you want to keep it kind of close to your body. You're going to step forward, you're going to uppercut, and then you're going to follow it with your hook. Notice how my feet pivot. Uppercut, hook. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If it was put to use, I'm sneaking into his guard, so he'll drop his hand because I got his gut, so I can get his head. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's say, put your hands up on your face. Everybody say uppercut. Hook. Reset. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. Uppercut. Reset. Yes, ma'am? Ready, go. Uppercut. Turn. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go. Reset. Yes, ma'am?
Back hand up. Do it again.
Ready, go.
Make sure you do it.
Turn. All right, with your partner and your kick paddles. First one. Uppercut. Hook. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And so down and then over. Down, over. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, with your partner, do it 5 times each person, each hand. If you're at home without a partner, at least 10 times each person for each hand. Go. Kellen, focus on generating that power with your body. Here we go. You gotta be offensive too. So if you don't have enough room to move forward, also use it. Uppercut backhand. There you go. Uppercut and then there you go. You want it to
Jump switch.
it's generated from your body. Oh, yes, pivot. Pivot. you go. That's your power. Uppercut your back. Oh, there you go. Yes, as long as you're facing your butt. Is this how it's close to his face or your face? Keep it close to his face. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Thank you.
And then as you do the focus. Yeah, just like that.
5, 5, 5, 5. Keep going. Partner. Well, your partner would like to be able to practice too before we move on.
Start up here.
Why are you doing two uppercuts? Then communicate with your voice so that you can get the practice of the combination. Yes. I didn't tell you what to do with that, but thank you. Time, guys! Go ahead and put your kick paddle off to the side. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a minute and a half to put on your spine. Get ready, get set, and go.
Come on, Matthew. Gotta get it back. So you're smiling.
Brandon, are you logging into level 1 class or level 2 class, sir? Level 1? Level 1 on Mondays and Wednesdays is at 4:30. Level 1 on Tuesdays and Thursdays is at 6. So go ahead and write that down somewhere, sir, so you can log in on time. Right now you're in the middle of level 3 class, unfortunately. All right, let me know if you need, I'm going to send them to you in the chat. Ooh, a minute and 18 seconds. You got a minute 44 seconds. Five partner, that's 2 minutes. Yes, ma'am? Caleb, thank you for helping your teammates, sir. Every set to lesson. American kickboxing combination number 1, go. Jab hook. Turn. Number 1, go. Jab hook. Turn number 2, go. Uppercut hook. Turn number 2, go. Turn number 2, go. Make sure you have that uppercut with your backhand. Turn. Number 2, go. Turn number 2, go. Uppercut with the backhand. There you Are you? And find a partner. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. What you guys supposed to do with your partner, Miss Layla? Come on up for a minute. Thank you, ma'am. With your partner, you are going to throw karate combination number 1. Yes, ma'am? Or sorry, number 5. Yes, ma'am? Which combination? Karate number 5. Karate number 5. You're going to do it slowly so your partner has the opportunity to block. If she comes in, first of all, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be close stance. Yes, ma'am? Close stance is where my belly button's opposite of my partner's. Yes, ma'am? Push your position. I'm not up here to talk. I'm up here for you to learn. But if you guys aren't responding, I don't know you guys can hear me. If you can't respond, you don't hear me, then I'm just talking to talk. You got to respond. Yes, ma'am? And I already gave you guys one warning. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, push up position. Or one push up. Ready, go. All right, push up position. One push up. Ready, go. One push up. Ready, go. Stand up. Yes, ma'am? All right, let's get to the practice. You're going to throw in a close stance. Karate combination number 5. Fantastic. You're going to do it slowly for your partner. So you're going to come with an offensive front punch. You're going to block with your front hand. They're going to come with that back punch. You're going to block with that front hand. Then they're going to come with that bridge hand. You're going to block with that chum gun elbow. Does this look familiar? The chum gun? You're going to use that, but you're going to block your head with it. Yes, ma'am? I heard 2 yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you raise your hand and ask. Thank you, Miss Layla. Give Miss Layla 1 clap, 2 claps. So you rock. All right. Face your partner. Say, "Aya." Ready and go with Cody. And what? I go, you go. I go, you go. Yes, ma'am? Double check your stance. Make sure you guys are in a closed stance. Go. If you're at home on your own, you're going to practice the combination. Then you're going to practice the block. Oh, wait. Front hand, back hand. Time! Face your partner, come to attention about courtesy. Spread out, look around the floor, make sure there's no kick paddles around, mouthpiece containers around. You guys get one sparring match, then we're out of time. Face your partner, come to attention, bow courtesy, touch gloves, and spar. Isaac, get him out of there. Use your feet. Your feet are longer than hands. Fine, guys. Face your partner. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Touch gloves. Return to your square. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Take out your head, your hand, your mouth. Yes, ma'am. half-piece. Liam is turning in his karate practice log, his book club card, his job list, his healthy eating, as well as his gray stripe success skill, which he said to Mr. Churchman at the beginning of class. Give him one clap. Give him two claps. So you rock.
You rock.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. Liam. Also earning a bonus red stripe because he's turning it in early. Yes, ma'am? All right. Hands on your back.
Ma'am.
You have until Saturday to earn that gray stripe. Or sorry, or not to earn that gray stripe, but to earn a bonus red stripe with your gray stripe. Yes, ma'am? All right. So make sure you guys are working on those, getting those done. If you earned the 4-up award class, it's this Saturday at 1:30. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You mean the Smashing Pumpkins?
Yes.
Is it real pumpkins?
Maybe.
What? That's gonna be
It depends. You'll see when you get there.
Then Matthew get one of those tickets to go there?
I don't know, but you can ask him after class, and if you're the person who earned it, you're still allowed to invite 2 friends to come with you. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. That's part of that task, is you have 2 friends you can invite. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Black Belt Creek.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit.
Country tension. Focus. Loud and proposition. Also, Master Club, you guys are dismissed. Leadership, you need your notebooks, and a coach if you need help taking notes. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Go. Notes. Where's my notes? There's my notes.
The Thursday thing was a sign up.
I think the link to, I don't know for sure. I think there's a special link on the invite.
Okay.
And if it's, you're supposed to sign up for it, so there should be. I'm gonna go with yes. There's my, there we go. I think it's a different sign up in its own. It's not on the general sign
It's
up
on that
list.
little thing on-
I don't think it's on the journal, the big one.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Make sure you pay that cost. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Those are the wrong notes. Master Burton left me his notes in picture form. I'm going to write them out at the end of class. Or not the end of class, but at the end of the night. That way I don't have my phone next time. Doesn't mean Master Burton didn't leave me his notes.
Yeah, Mr. Birdie's gone.
And he's still learns karate, guys. He's not gone. He's just not.
He's gonna be a 6th degree in November.
He's not an instructor in a paid position. He's still a master 5th degree black belt. He's still gonna attend black belt tests.
Daddy, he's gonna be the 6th degree black belt.
Not this year. He's gotta wait 6 years. Because he just got it. He just got his 5th. All right, guys. So if you're brand new to level 1, or level 1, I'm done. We're done, guys. I can't talk today. If you're new to level 3, we no longer have a book that we take notes out of, like we did in level 1 and 2. Your leadership curriculum is learning how to help and assist in classes and to become an instructor. So first of all, this week we are going to be talking about, and you'll get lots of repetition with this, ask the higher level 3 students. There's different roles when you guys are being assistants. I need a better role, but that's okay right now. First role is a team leader. Yeah, different way to do the whiteboard. First of all is a team leader. The team leader's job is to set the example. Now, can you be a team leader as a level 3 student in a level 3 class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Why? Logan.
Because you can help out your teammates if you're doing sit-ups, they can't get up all the way.
That is one of the ways. But remember, team leaders set the example, right? So how about with your voices? How do you set the example with your voice, Matthew?
Being loud.
By being loud. If you're loud, if Matthew is being super loud over here, will Cody want to be loud? So then Cody's going to be loud. Maybe Cody started off. Cody, I'm just picking on you today. I don't know why I chose your name, but I did. Cody chose to not be loud at the beginning of class. However, Matthew just keeps getting louder and louder and louder. The louder Matthew gets, the louder Cody starts to get. The louder Cody starts to get, the louder Caleb starts to get. And so on and so forth for everybody on the team. Liam starts to get loud. Isaac starts to get loud. Maddie starts to get loud. Logan starts to get loud. And then Logan starts being louder. And then I throw my pen. And then Matthew starts getting louder. And then Maddie gets starting louder.
It's a mess.
Only in writing. However,
It's a mess and
only if you put sound into writing. However, in class, that's exactly what I want as an instructor. Is I want you guys to be super loud and I want you guys to be super strong. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If Matthew's being powerful, is Caleb going to start getting more powerful?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Is Liam going to start getting more powerful?
ma'am.
Is Kellen going to start getting more powerful?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Team leader sets the example because they lead by doing. Leaders lead from the front, but they also lead from within. They lead their teammates, not just the people who follow them. Yes, ma'am?
Ma'am.
Questions? Okay. I didn't hear a lot of responses, so I was wondering if there are any questions on that. All right. So the second role that you guys can have. So first we have team leaders. Team leaders, you guys lead from the team. You lead inside your own classroom, but you can also lead in the other classes as well. Like if Matthew steps up to be a team leader in basic class, he shows basic how it's done. He's the loudest one in basic class. He's the strongest one in basic class. He's the best looking as far as technique in the basic class. Yes, ma'am? I mean, maybe he's the best looking in basic class too. You never know. The second role that you guys have is assistants. The role of an assistant is to help and improve the students. Yes, it's going to be slanted. Assistants help and improve the students. So as you guys are maybe helping out in that basic class, you're going around and you see a student who's doing everything with his hands down here. What are you going to tell them? You're doing this. Aya! 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 What are you going to tell them? How are you going to assist them? How are you going to help improve them? Make higher punches. Aya! Aya!
Like hello. Hello punches.
Aya!
Hands up.
Oh, hands up. Okay. Aya! Aya!
No.
Do I look better at least?
Yes.
I look better. Is it okay to be like, hey, keep your hands up, and I put my hands up and you can walk away now? Yes. Remember back to the beginning of class when I said, if you focus on all the tiny little details of Chunji as you're beginning to teach, your beginner student, it's the first time Peyton has ever learned Chunji. And you tell him, and Peyton's one of our basic students right there sitting on the bench right now. You tell him, no, you can't have your hands there. You have to have your hands there. No, they have to be one hand width apart. You have to be super strong. You have to look ahead. You gotta have your toes just slightly spaced apart. Is he going to really learn Chunji, or is he going to get frustrated with the details? He's going to get frustrated with the details. So if you have a student in basic class and they're doing this, and then you help improve them to this, that's okay. That's perfect. They're keeping their hands up. They improve. Yes, ma'am? Little things will lead to the big things. You don't want to hover over a student and tell them everything to fix. You want to give them one thing. You wait till they fix it. Let them know that they did an awesome job fixing it. And then you can also move on to the next student and see the next student and see the next student. There's 25 spaces on this floor. Which means we can have up to about 25 people, sometimes even more, on this floor in basic class. If you focus on one kid, are you going to help all the students or just the one? Just the one? There you go. I wrote student, but your job as an assistant is help to improve students. As an assistant in class, you want to walk around and you want to help improve everybody, not just one person. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So you focus on one thing. You just look for one thing to help them improve. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions?
Ma'am.
All right, who's gonna stick around and assist with basic today? Some goal setting. Logan is? Matthew, maybe next time. I love that you're excited, but you got, I was gonna say, I can hear Dad has a plan. You got to do other things.
Make a plan for today.
There you go. All right, guys, ever stand up? Thank you, Logan, for staying to assist in basic. Capture attention. Bye, Christy.
Thanks, man.
You guys are dismissed. Please clean your squares. Have a fantastic day. Remember, take off your drying gear after you leave the floor. Listen, go ahead and start stepping onto the floor.
These are.
Do you sing bye, Dylan? Oh, please make sure you clean your kick paddles and put them